Hello, Allan, Blain here. Today I want to talk to you about personal development, growing our mindset, and why it is a key to success in this business. If you look at some of the most successful people you know in this industry, let me ask you this. Are they enthusiastic? Are they energetic? Are they positive? Are they excited? Are they confident? And the answer is going to be yes. Look at some of the people that are just failing in this business and just can't get off the ground. They just can't get any momentum. Are they enthusiastic? Are they energetic? Are they excited? Are they confident? Probably not. And you might say, well, yeah, it's because they haven't had success yet. It's the age old what came first, the chicken or the egg? And I'm going to tell you what came first. For successful people or those on their path to success in this business, or probably in any business for that matter, the positivity, the enthusiasm, the excitement, the vision, the courage always comes first, because it's very, very nearly impossible, I'd argue impossible, to have success and overcome the obstacles we're all sure to face if we don't have the right mindset. And the good news is that although we all have different challenges and we all come from different places of strengths and weaknesses in our personality and our temperaments and our mindset based on a lot of past years and upbringing and experiences we've all had, we can use these challenges and weaknesses in our life not to get bitter, but to get better. Not to be a stumbling block in our life, but to be a building block in our life. If we value personal growth and development, we invest the time into learning and renewing our minds, and most importantly, take the knowledge that we learn and apply it on a daily, consistent basis. And that is where true growth and personal development occurs. So let's talk a little bit about this. Personal growth and development is going to affect all areas of our life: relational, physical, spiritual, financial. But if we just look even as an example at the financial, John Maxwell talks about the law of the lid. And it is a true concept that our income, maybe temporarily, could exceed our leadership ability or who we are, but not permanently, not for long, right? Our income's going to settle to our level of leadership. So if we want to earn more, we simply need to become more. And the good news is that every single one of us has the ability to become more and take this journey of personal growth and development. We shouldn't just look at ourselves and say, this is who I am, this is where I am, this is how I am. Nor should we do that in our teammates and just see them for who they are or who we are, but who they can become and who we can become. It's one of our favorite things about this business, is the fact that who we are today is no indication of what we will be a year or 2 or 5 or 10 from now. Okay? So how do we change this? Well, we change this by the books that we read, the things that we listen to, and the associations we're with. It's a well-established fact that we are the average in our finances, in our mindset, in our health, in our relationships, in all areas of life. We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time around. And people were reading their literature or listening to their words in a podcast or music or whatever it happens to be, and associations we're physically spending time with. You add the totality of all that up, and we will be, and you will be, the average of your peer group, okay? Of the 5 people you spend the most time around. So it's very important to look at, analyze, what am I reading? What am I looking at? What am I listening to? Who am I hanging around? Who am I spending the most time around? And maybe some things need to change. Maybe not. But here's the deal. With reading or even listening to books on tape or podcasts, why would we want to learn the hard way that might take us years to learn something, rather than learning, expediting that learning curve by learning from someone who's gone before us, has what we have, is where we want to be, has learned the hard way maybe, and we can compress our learning curve by reading the book or listening to the audio or whatever the case may be, or talking to them, spending time around them, asking questions. Of course that makes sense, right? So I highly recommend every single day a minimum of 15, ideally 30 minutes, but a minimum of 15 minutes every single day of personal development, whether that's reading a few pages in a book, whether that's listening to something on your commute while you're showering, Everybody can make time if we really analyze our 24 hours we have in a day. It could be while you're getting ready every morning. It could be while you're working out or walking or jogging or whatever the case may be. Okay, we all have time. We can do that. By the way, you know, they say the average person after they graduate high school does not even read one book a year. And if we read 10 or so pages every single day, after 10 years, we will have read 100 books. Now, I want to also say and add to this conversation that learning and putting this positivity skill sets into our mind is critically important, but it's not true, in my opinion, growth and personal development. It's just head knowledge if we don't take the next step and apply it. So I think it's very important not to just be ever learning and never doing, especially in this business, but to be learning and then doing, messing up, correcting, adjusting, reevaluating, learning and then trying it again and doing. And that is where personal growth and development takes place, is in the doing, not just in the learning. And on the topic of associations, those who we hang around, again, they do affect us more than we probably affect them. But I view it as like an elevator. Our group that we spend the most time with, you know, I would evaluate where are they at in the things that you value. And the things that I value is marriage, parenting, you know, their spiritual life, their financial life. Where are they with their finances? Where are they with their level of impact in others' life? Where are they with their mindset towards giving and serving others? These things that I value, and I want to be, you know, around people that are going to grow me and challenge me in those areas that I value and want to grow in and know I need a lot of growth in. And so I view it as an elevator. It's that our associations are either taking us up, raising us up, or they're lowering us down. And so really evaluate who it is that you spend the most time with. I think is very, very important. Last thing I want to say about this is, you know, some people are out there running into many obstacles, like in this business. I can't find anybody that's open to the business, and I can't find anybody that sees the value in the products, or everybody thinks the cost is too much, or whatever the objections are. If we aren't confident that, you know, if we don't have our mindset right, in the way we communicate, even though we don't even realize it, is going to bring on these objections. I mean, if you think maybe someone might not be open to the business, if you think maybe someone might think the products are too expensive, do you think maybe someone won't value their health enough to be interested in learning about the products, or whatever the case may be, that's going to come through in communicating, in your body language, in your tone of voice. I can't even tell you how it's going to be communicated to the other person, but it is. And it's going to negatively affect the results that you get. So I cannot speak highly enough for the importance of every day renewing your mind, feeding your mind, positivity, learning, forever learning, ever learning, and doing, not just learning. Personal growth and development is the key to success in this business. And it's the key to success and growth in really all areas of our life, which is one of the reasons I love this business so much. Who Nicole and I are today is so different than who Nicole and I were 5 years ago when we started this business. And who we will be 5 years from now, I know will be apparently different than who we are today, because we still have a long way to go. But that is so exciting and so encouraging to me, to be earning while we're learning and growing into the person that I believe God's created us and called us to be, which is not the same, not a stagnant version of ourselves that we all are today, but a growing. We're all either growing or we're dying. I choose to grow, but it takes prioritizing personal growth and development, learning, and executing. I hope this was helpful. If it is and you want more training videos like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel, drop a comment, smash the thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you. And until next time, make it a great day. This is Allan Blain. Bye for now. See ya.